Have you ever walked into a room and immediately feel like something was different? Maybe peaceful, maybe heavy, maybe make you want to leave. What's interesting is that nothing has happened. No one has spoken. You haven't even looked around yet. Yet somehow, as soon as you walked in the door, you knew. Most people dismiss those moments. They tell themselves, it's in my imagination, right? But it's not. One of the biggest words, misconceptions about psychic development is believing that every unusual feeling means that there's a spirit present. And that's not necessarily true. I mean, they are present because they are everywhere. But that doesn't mean that that's what you're feeling, okay? Not necessarily. Sometimes you're sensing the emotional energy left behind by the people who have been there. Sometimes you're picking up on the history of a place. Sometimes you're connecting with the natural energy of the land itself. And yes, sometimes maybe spiritual activity. These are completely different experiences, and learning to recognize the difference is one of the most valuable psychic skills you can develop. That's exactly what we're exploring this week. Not to fear the energy, not to assume every old house is haunted. They're there, but they're not necessarily hunting it, right? But how to become more aware of the different kinds of energy that surround us every day. So, we have an experiment for today. Walk into 3 different rooms in your home. In your home. Pause just for a few seconds in each one. We're not going to analyze. We're trying not to put our brain in it, right? So don't try to figure out anything. Simply notice the very first word that comes into mind. Calm, busy, warm, heavy, joyful, empty, whatever it is, right? Write those words down before moving to the next room. Tomorrow, we'll talk about why your first impression is often the most important one. I'll see you there.